Welcome to Into Whiskey. Today, I've got Diamond Dave
Happy holidays.
and Davey D here on the co-host panel. We're out here on the patio. It's freezing, but we're doing pretty good with all the heaters and whatnot, so it's not that bad. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on our video. Let us know where you're from, what town, what city, what country, if you're out of the U.S. We'd like to know how far these videos go in the world. So please do that for us. We'd appreciate it. Today, we are going to get into a whiskey that is out there. It's kind of hard to get. It used to be really hard to get. And we want to know, is it overhyped? I'm going to bring it up here so you can see it. It is the Colonel E.H. Taylor Small Batch, bottled in bond. And I want to put this up so you can see that, and I'll put the bottle up in a minute when I pull it out. All right.
And ladies, if you're single, you could reach me and Dave at P.O. Box number. No, just kidding. I'm just playing around. Anyway.
The Daves.
Yeah, the Daves. Dave and Dave. Just kidding.
So this will give you a little look at the bottle. I'm trying to move it around in the frame so it doesn't have a bunch of glare on it. And you can see it's a nice, got a nice amber color to it. So when you go, I've seen these bottles, this bottle in particular, I've seen it as much as $140. Lately it's came down. You see them at 90. You can catch them sometimes at Total Wine. You can catch them for like $65, $70 when they have them. Or you can catch them at Costco. And I caught this one at Costco for $48.99, which means that's a great deal.
That's a heck of a price.
So we're going to get into this, and we're going to see.
Yeah, I saw it there and took off running down the aisle so you didn't chase it or what?
Well, usually it's limit one per customer.
Limit one or two? One?
Yeah.
I think it was limit one. I have two of them because I ended up at another Costco across town, and I bought a second one just in case. I didn't know what to think of this because a lot of my bourbon friends, especially the ones that work at places like Total Wine and other places, they've all tasted this stuff, and they say it's overhyped.
For 140.
Yeah.
What if you can get it for
Yeah, well,
$49.99?
but when it was like $70 at their store, they were still saying it was overhyped a bit. So I want to do my own because like the Blantons that everybody's saying wasn't worth it, I thought it was great. I like the Blantons, and that's the bottom of the line Blantons. So you don't always match up with everybody's opinions and yeah.
Everything's different.
So we're going to open this. Oh, nice cork pop. Anybody?
Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, wow.
I can smell a little oak in that.
Yes, a little bit of vanilla out of that. So.
We like to smell it right off the bottle first because once you put it in your glass, it's not the same.
Yeah, this
It smells,
cork smells a little more vibrant.
yeah,
But
still smells really good.
It does smell good.
yeah,
I got to give it to the Colonel.
the Colonel. Yes, sir.
KFC? No, just kidding.
Yeah, different Colonel.
Different Colonel. That's all right.
Let's pull up a glass and have a splash.
Chuck likes to go neat
Yep.
or cranky.
I
Yeah.
like mine on the rocks.
We like to dilute it a little.
Oh, it doesn't stay in my glass that long.
There is no proper way to drink whiskey. You drink it the way you like to drink it, and you drink it in a glass that you like to drink it in. Doesn't have to be in a Glencairn. You know?
When we were talking about Dixie cups earlier,
Yeah, yeah.
you have it in a Dixie cup.
Sometimes you end up in some plastic.
You never know.
Oh man, baking spice for days. I'm getting some faint cinnamon
You got good nostrils.
and a little just a hint of cinnamon. Little vanilla.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all in there.
I smell whiskey and oak. Slight oak. Not heavy.
Let's see if I taste oak. I'm not really smelling it, but let's see if it's worth all that it's supposed to be.
Cheers, fellas. Definite oak for me.
A little bit of pepper.
Definitely pepper. 100 proof? 100 proof.
Is it?
Yeah. That's 100 proof. It comes on strong, but it finishes very smoothly.
Oh. 100 proof. Yeah, it drinks like 100 proof. Me, myself, I'm letting it linger.
Second sip, definitely smoother, so you acclimate to it,
Yeah.
and then the flavors release,
Yep.
and that's go time in my opinion. That's right when you're ready to really enjoy it. And for 100 proof,
Oh,
it's got a rich flavor, and it's not overpowering, and it's very, in my opinion, very drinkable for 100 proof. Sometimes people get intimidated by that number,
right.
but it's about how does it finish. That's my opinion.
It feels light on the front of my tongue, and then that pepper kind of sits on the back of my tongue just for a second, and then it just goes right on
And
down.
then it's gone.
Yeah.
What kind of mouthfeel do you get from it?
The first drink, it was strong. I mean, it's
But is it like oily? Is it is it watery? Does it go down like water? Or
No, does it? It's. I wouldn't say oily either. I mean,
No.
It's. I don't know the right descriptor for that, but I mean, it's more watery than oily. If we're gonna say that, it's just the spice was heavier, and it's
just hold it in your mouth for a second when you bring it in.
yeah.
The mouthfeel is good. To me, it's not watery or oily. It coats really well.
Well, yours is neat. We have a little dilution, so
Yeah, you're going to get the water.
yeah, we get a little bit less than,
Yeah, and if it's 100 proof, it's going to burn into that ice
and
and release water.
right, and that's why I feel like it's not overpowering. You might have a totally different experience. Neat.
Yeah.
That's why my bottles, I prefer not to have ice, but I like my alcohol cold, so alcohols don't freeze in the freezer, so I keep my stuff in the freezer so it does come out cold. I don't have to use ice, and
Yeah.
I just think it tastes better.
Sometimes ice opens them up,
it
though.
does sometimes, yeah, but
You know.
I prefer not to have it. Just have a nice
But
cold drink.
the problem with, if you're a rookie and you're out there and you throw a big old cube in like they had, you have to drink it at the right time. Don't let it sit there and get eaten up,
No, not too long.
because it'll just be a watery mess.
Absolutely.
So
You might as well mix it at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
kind of look at it and go, I got about 15 minutes
Yeah. Or
to do
less.
this 2 fingers or 1 finger.
Yeah, that's why you don't pour it up to here.
Yeah.
You just give yourself a nice,
Yeah.
and then you can come back to it.
Yeah. Wow.
I think the Colonel did a nice job here. What did we say the price point was on this?
$49.
$49
Woo!
basically. And that's
Wow.
why it's hard to find.
This guy's a shopper extraordinaire. He is hunting all the time.
Constantly.
And it's interesting to me. All the bottle shops around town, Costco, I mean, just kicks butt.
The thing
If
that
you are
Do you have a Sam's
constantly
Club
there.
club?
I go to Costco
Do you?
once a month or a little bit less than that,
Mhm.
or maybe more than that sometimes. But you're there every other few days.
Every
and
other day, basically.
They rotate
every other
their
day.
stock. So don't think that like the grocery store or wherever bottle shops. Costco's on the move. They move a lot of product.
They move it, it comes in, and something like this, the last time they had E.H. Taylor, it was there for 3 days, which is unheard of when it comes to these so-called unicorn bottles. This may be a past unicorn, but I can see why it was a unicorn, because it's a very, very good bottle.
So you're saying whiskey is a fad in some? I mean, the
No, I'm
brand-
just saying that depending on how many cases they get and the popularity of it determines how long it's going to be sitting in the Costco store. So it can sit there for a half an hour or it can sit there for like 3 days. There's some Heaven Hill that was there for a week. The Heaven Hill bottled in bond, it's been there for a week. Apparently, it don't have the same pull as the Colonel,
or people don't know about it.
or people don't know. We haven't reviewed Heaven Hill yet. I do have a bottle on the shelf that is brand new. We will be getting to that, but you can't do them all at once. So,
We'd
So
be
Craig,
too
let me
drunk.
ask you something. When you're out shopping and stuff, as far as all the grocery stores compared to the bottle shops, compared to Costco, is everybody pretty much fair priced, or you find better deals in certain places, or what?
no,
Good question.
they're not all the same. We'll start out with Total Wine. Total Wine, there is a little bit of a markup on it. It might be $10, $15 a bottle. So let's say you're going for a bottle that at Costco is 60 or what was that? No, it's $49. This same bottle at Total Wine would be $59 to $65.
Right.
You know, maybe even 70.
And then if I walked into Bel Air or Rayleigh's,
And if you walked into Bel Air and Rayleigh's, it would be just above the Total Wine price by like $5. But Rayleigh's does that sometimes because, you know, you can go out hunting for it or you can pay the extra $5 right
find it,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, and on the lower price bottles, it doesn't seem to affect you that much. If you get a Fortaleza at, and that's a tequila for those of you who don't know, you walk into a Rayleigh's and it's going to be $60 out the door. Okay?
Rayleigh's, for those that don't know, is a local store in this area where if you're in Georgia, it's Publix, or there's different.
If you're in LA,
grocery-
it's like Ralph's.
It's Ralph's
Yeah.
or Vaughn's.
Yeah.
It's just your basic.
and Rayleigh's and Bel
Grocery
Air is kind of
store.
affiliated, aren't they?
But
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about. I mean, 'cause
Yeah.
you're
The
using
bigger
that
grocery
like
stores.
people might know. and
Yeah,
they
but
may
they-
not, you know.
But the place you're going to get generally everything the cheapest here in the Sacramento Valley in California is going to be Costco. If you get in there when something drops in Costco, it's probably to most likely going to be the cheapest overall price of anywhere. I can get Stags.
Outside of California, the better.
Yeah.
Because we get all kinds of taxes in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Let's be real.
you're still going to get this cheaper than just about anywhere else. I don't know why it's like that. I don't.
Volume.
Well, they have the volume, but maybe it's not as popular as it is in the South.
That's true.
Yeah.
Regionalism. Yeah.
So a lot of bourbon hunters in the South will pick up bottles when they're in California because they're just not that popular here. People don't know.
Right.
That's the mission of In2 Whiskey, is to get you to know.
Right.
A lot of our local bourbon clubs and stuff do not like YouTube channels like this. I don't know why, but they feel that we're ruining whiskey.
Well, ignorance
Yeah.
is not knowing. It's not necessarily a negative term. It's just you don't know. And they
Yeah.
would rather you not know, so you spend the extra dollar.
Yeah.
Just like you said about 65
Yeah.
over 50.
Yeah.
They want that extra $15 times however many they can
And
get.
and they don't want you to know the ins and outs of how to actually
Find them.
and get them. And I go out and I do it every other day to almost every day. And what we try to do here on the show is clue you into what's good, what's not, and where you can find these
To our
bottles.
opinion was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're amateurs, but at the same time, we know what we like, and we know
Yeah.
what we're willing to spend money on.
And them clubs don't want 100 or how many followers we have out there doing this kind of stuff every day and take it from their stock, because they like this stuff. They know what they like. So,
Well, they've got hotlines. They have
they got
they
everything.
have all their contacts calling them and telling them, this is dropped in this store.
Yeah.
I'm out here. You need to get down here. And I cannot lie. I have my people that tell me the same thing. When something drops, they call me. I drop everything. I go out there if it's what I want. And then I have my honey holes where I find, tequilas like Fortaleza. Really hard to find. And if you can find
and
it.
you're getting like incredible prices for it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
there's a reward for effort.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what
and
you
you
do.
can't knock a guy for effort because I'm out there doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm also letting you know how to do it. So you can go out there
Do
if you
yourself.
want to. Not everybody has an open day to do that. People work. People got things to do, not chase whiskeys and bourbons and whatnot.
And then there's some of you guys that just walk in and stumble across stuff all the time and get lucky,
Yeah.
but that's great. If you do
But
that,
what
great.
you can do with the information
Yeah.
is on your spare time when when you do have it, then you kind of cut to the chase. You
Yeah.
Get to the point, G to the P, and now you're lasering in on it and not wasting
Yeah.
time that Cranky's kind of put into all the searching.
Yeah, and I had on a previous results video, I put in there that maybe if you comment and ask me where I found things,
Right.
that I would tell you. Maybe not. So what happened? I had a couple of viewers. Is it here? No. It's more over here.
Am I getting warmer?
Yeah, well, I pushed them into the right community,
No.
and they were looking for Rayleighs, basically.
Yeah.
There's only going to be 1 or 2 Rayleighs in that area. You're going to know
Yeah.
real quick if you're hunting. So I gave them the general vicinity of where it was. And, and bourbon hunters don't do that. They don't tell you where the honey hole
No,
is
they won't.
because they want to keep it to themselves. They don't want it to change. But with modern media,
It's interesting though. It's always changing.
yeah,
So
it's
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's why you're withholding.
Yeah.
Just give it to the people and let them save
Well-
a few bucks. And,
Well, my
do
thing
it.
was not to withhold. My thing was to get some comments for the show, and I got a couple. And we
Yeah.
don't have a lot of subscribers, so.
we're working on it.
But the guys that I meet up with, let's say at Total Wine and More, like every other day, I don't think they know that I have a YouTube channel because they totally hate YouTube channels. So one of these days, I'm going to walk up and I'm going to get the, oh God, he's your, thing.
We'll have to go out of town.
Yeah, I'll just
Road trip.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. They're nice while they're being nice. If they're going to be negative, be negative. It doesn't. It's no skin off my nose.
All right. So what are we grading this at, in your opinion? What are we doing?
Well, you're going to go first since you're in the old Robbie chair.
The Robbie neighbor's chair.
So on a 1 to 10 on the taste scale.
Well, I have to give this a 7.75 personally. I like how this tastes. It comes off the cube.
Smell that right now, out of my glass. Neat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's smooth.
It's opened up a lot.
It's opened up, yeah.
And opening up is nothing I can explain. It just means when the air hits this stuff and you get it in your glass.
It's like wine when you.
It's exactly like wine.
You know, you diffuse it or whatever.
So,
but I'd say 7.75, and then personally, from things that I've tasted in my, off-camera general living, this has a rich, full body flavor.
yes, it does.
That I would probably give it an 8. So, what's that? 15.75 on.
So you rated a 7.75 on availability.
Yeah,
and an 8 on an overall taste.
Yes.
Okay, so that gives you 15.75.
Yeah, I think it's a great value for the
49 bucks
for the palate and the flavor and the richness of the whiskey, and it's 100 proof.
David,
I'm gonna go with an 8 on the taste, and for $50 a bottle, if you can find it for that low, I'm gonna go with an 8 also.
There you go.
so he goes with the 16, and I'm going to say this is right up my alley. As far as taste, I see why everybody went after it in the beginning. And I don't care if you're like, oh, that's old news or whatever. This is the first one we cracked here. I like it. I will back it up on my bar. I will buy it every time I find it for a decent price. You're not going to get any booze or anything like that if you bring this out and give it to your friends. They're going to like it, period. You're just going to like it. So on a 1 to 10 on the taste, I'm going to give it, geez. To me, it's punching a little bit above an 8, so I'm going to give it about an 8.3. And then on the availability, it is opening up to where you can get it, a little bit more, but it's not. I mean, the holidays, yes, you can find it. I'm going to give it a 7 on the availability. It is. If you're going to find an E.H. Taylor, there are many other ones out there. You're going to find this one first because it's out there the most. So, what did I give it? An 8.2 and a 7?
8.3.
8.3.
Okay, so I'm at 15.3.
All right.
So 15.3,
16.
16,
15.75.
15.75.
So we're all close.
So we're all really close. We're within less than a point of what we think of this.
So from 3 Nortons from NorCal.
So yeah,
We're pretty close.
Do you recommend buying it, David D?
I would buy it for that lower price point. I don't know if I would go 140. Like you found it at
somebody's really.
If you found it at 140 and you got it for 59 or 49, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably pay 140 for it. I'd go for a higher end that I know and at a better price point. But
I think at $50 to about $75, I'll go ahead and buy it, and then after that, I'd probably have to choose something different. But it's good. It's well worth it.
And for me, I'm going to give it the 2 thumbs up. I will back it up on my bar. I will buy it if it's at a reasonable price, around $50 to $60. I will buy it because that's what we can get it for over here.
yeah, And
I can't say
your
that.
part of the country, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't
But
know.
we got some of the highest alcohol taxes,
Yeah.
in the country, frankly, in California. But,
Highest ever.
hopefully you guys are getting it for 35. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know what we're talking about in
It's just
Georgia or North Carolina. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah, they're saying you're paying how much?
Right?
Yeah,
You fools.
I know.
We got the
Come to Georgia.
high taxes. I got a break.
okay. So this has been Into Whiskey. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And this has been the Colonel E.H. Taylor Small Batch Bottle and Bond Review. And we will catch you next time. Please.
Don't drink and drive, and always have a designated driver.